It really is shocking how quickly you guys show up when I say Peggle. Guys, who wants to go for a walk? Does anybody want some walkies? Huh? What is that? I want to see a bunch of like Franker Z. Is that the little dog emote? Yes, back on that Peggle getting over it grind. I think this is the second stream in a row of the same game, which I don't really, bark, 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 ruff, ruff. I feel I may have just played into somebody's, fetish. Whatever. We're gonna play more Getting Over It, Peggle. We got some absolutely lovely, beautiful art here from Guy with a Hat. Great name, great art. I like it a lot. Nice sort of like lo-fi vibe. I enjoy this greatly. I love whenever people make anything even like slightly animated. That is just as a ex-Flash animator myself, I just love to see it. So let's get the wait. Oh my dog. That's way better. That's better than Franker Z, because Franker Z, of course, is like a sad dog. Grapefruit, are you a coffee in the morning person? What do you usually have for breakfast? It's 10:29. The first thing that I ate today was dots. I have, and I'm not kidding, I have a little plate here, a little pink plate with red and pink dots on it. What I do with dots is I eat all the green and yellow ones, like, right away, and then I eat all the orange ones, and then you're left with just this, like, decadent fucking, okay, Pac-Man, this amazing, just, like, clump of the red and pink ones that are delicious. And currently I'm in the like payoff phase where every once in a while I can just grab some red dots, and it's just it's like a mental, it's mentally freeing yourself from the anxiety of, oh god, I can eat a good dot now, but I'm gonna have to eat the bad dots later. No, I ate all the bad dots. There are only good ones. And in that sense I am free. So let's play Peggle. Dots are just bad, warm ice cream. Are you thinking of Dippin' Dots, my man? What are dots? They're like commonly considered a disgusting candy. If you've ever had Juji fruits, they're kind of like Juji fruits. I don't know if either of those are international, or if you'll have no frame of reference. They're like gumdrops, but they, in my opinion, taste better than gumdrops. Whatever gumdrops have going on is not for me. And, hold on, this is a bit loud, isn't it? And they don't have, like, the sugar coating. They're, like, smooth. No, they're not candies attached to the paper. That's button candy, where you eat, like, half paper. Anyway. Imagine fruit gummies mixed with a respectable amount of gasoline. So yeah, I'm eating, currently today, okay, we're gonna do Big Rock. Currently today I'm eating pizza and dots for breakfast. And I had Pop-Tarts too. I bought a bunch of garbage this morning and just like pigged out dots. I feel ashamed how much I like dots. You know what else I like? Twizzlers. There, I said it. And I know, and it's one of those things where, like, I'm eating it, and I'm like, man, these objectively taste like shit, but I can't stop eating them. You know? Okay, what are we doing? Hat ball? Hat ball. I'm like, these are, like, objectively awful, but I like them. See, I used to like Red Vines a lot. Space Blast, yuck. Whatever, it was fine. I got the purple one, at least. Oh, damn. One away. Nice, nice. I ate so many Red Vines as a kid that I just don't really even consider eating them anymore. Because I'm, like, sick of them. Because I used to get, like, one of those big, like, buckets, you know? I surely told you guys this story at some point. At some point, I don't remember how exactly I figured this out. When I was, if I've told this story, it's been a long ass time. Flower power, fuck me. Whatever, that's fine. It's not the worst. In, I believe, junior high, at one point, I came up with, like, the evilest plan that anyone has ever come up with. This is actually, like, probably one of the highlights of my life, and it's like a shitty, like, prank. So, there was one day that I brought a bucket of red vines to school. And the entire day, of course, people are going, dude, spot me a red vine. Give me a red vine. I'd love to have one of your red vines. Please, sir, please. And it's just to be expected. It's like if you open a pack of gum in class, you know, people are like, oh, dude, can I have some? And so then I got an awful idea. A beautiful, awful, criminal idea. So I don't know how I came up with this, but this was a 100% me original trick. I took my sister's hair straightener. So I bought this big bucket of red vines, cut off the end of each individual red vine, filled them, the middle, the hollow center, with salt, and then took my sister's hair straightener and sealed them shut again to make it look like the normal end of a red vine. And then, I shit you not, literally a Grinch move. And then all I did, I didn't offer them to anyone. I just walked around school the next day with this big bucket of red vines filled with salt. And I just waited, because I knew that people were gonna ask, oh dude, can I get a red vine? Oh, that's so funny, he's carrying around a whole bucket of red vines. Oh dude, I wanna get a red vine from, like, the fat kid. And they take a bite, and they chew, and it's weird, because, like, I think it masks the taste of the salt. They would chew for, like, 4 or 5 seconds, and then be like, dude, like, what the fuck? What is this? Did you poison me? Am I being poisoned? It was fucking awesome. It was like something out of, like, a sitcom or something. One of my proudest evil moments. It was like, it was brilliant. I put that right up there with the time a guy tried to trip me, and I just, like, crushed his ankle with my foot. And, like, those were, like, the highlights of junior high. And they both have to do with, like, being wretched to each other. I like that somebody said that's a Bart Simpson thing. That is a Bart Simpson thing. How is this different from regular Peggle? This is a fan-made level pack of 50 levels based on the video game Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. Exhaustively, basically every inch of the game made into levels. So that's where we're at. I didn't already do this one, did I? I did one very similar to this. Because we stopped at the bats level last time. Okay. I don't know. I think Fireball would be really good for this one, actually. What am I doing? Definitely Fireball. Oh, that was clean. Yo, clip that so you can use it in court. I really want to go, like, right there. Just to sort of, pass the baton. Oh! Come on! Oh, I was really hoping it would, like, bounce it back up. I started playing Persona 5, by the way. Some of you will be very pleased to hear. Not streaming it, it's Persona 5 Royal. Hold on, I gotta snort with my nose. Is the game at a good volume for you guys? Hold on, let me maybe turn it up a little bit. It's a fucking insane game. I can tell. I've not quite yet got to grasp with all the mechanics of the battles and shit, but I can tell once I sort of internalize it, it's gonna be really enjoyable. And of course, it looks and sounds great. I'm actually listening to like all the lines said by the voice actors, as opposed to Danganronpa, where a lot of times I will just listen to like one sentence and then be like, okay, I can read. This whole like situation we got going on here is kind of yucky, by the way. No, that was awful. By the way, didn't we establish that when you're on your last ball, the like coin flip determining if you keep the ball or not are like stacked in your favor? Oh, it's not the run, not the run. And no, I'm not gonna go back a level. We've already discussed this. Let's try to like get a good slide. Oh, come on. Oh, you scunned. Now that's actually gonna make it like extraordinarily hard to get that. Why did I say that like that? This roll is pretty good though. This is some reveal the banger gameplay. Come on. I think it's going a little too slow, yeah. The blocks will disappear before it can keep rolling. Well, hey, I mean that was a fucking insane first shot. Yes. Oh my god. Now I'm gonna go right down the line here. I don't think we're gonna be able to quite get like all the nonsense there, but oh, if we'd got that orange one. Yeah, I saw that Earl made an obby. Guys, Earl made a fucking Roblox obstacle course. I don't know, how do you, like, get Roblox? I've never even considered streaming Roblox until now. Do I have to, like, sell my soul and, like, fucking get on my mom's iPad and, like, enter in her credit card information? It's a free website. Guys, Roblox is anything but free. Come on, please, nick it. Oh my god, that was so hot. It's still going. Oh, please. Oh! What a game. Nice. Well, this is a way better run than last time. Damn. Let's try to just on a whim. Oh no, that was, I literally didn't mean to click the mouse. This is gonna be a little scary actually to do because of the way some of these are placed. Let's try a little bit of a harsher angle there because that brick block is in the way. Oh, that was bad angle, bad angle. Okay, I think we can literally just like crap shot the rest of these. That never gets old. That never gets any less satisfying. Oh, this one's a little spooky. And then actually, this one's also kind of spooky. Let's just play it safe. I think we can get a bada bing, bada boom. No. And there's no way I'm doing a rim shot to this. No fucking way. Yeah, you have to become a child content machine. Because they like... If you've never looked into like Roblox's like monetization system, it's insane. It is like literally like child slavery. It's whack. Did you? If I were to like play Roblox, for the Earl obby, I would also. Does Terry Kavanagh still have his obbies up? Because I remember the way I learned the term obby was when fucking Terry Kavanagh, the creator of VVVVVV and Super Hexagon and Dicey Dungeons and shit, made an obby where like it was like you get one random person gets struck by lightning every 30 seconds and dies or something. Okay, let's Hatball. Simple, sis. Although, this would have been a killer Jimmy Lightning setup. Triple score. And this is not even really gonna do anything. At least I can try to get the hat down here. That's the goal, at least. Oh, please. Okay. Whatever, that's fine. Yeah, get the rest of those too. Nice. Okay, that was a good headshot, and that's gonna get tripled too, right? No. Alright, triple score only lasts 2 turns. But yeah, Persona 5 is making me feel lightheaded and dizzy just from how long I know it is, and thinking about the soul-crushing amount of effort it must have taken to make that game. Like Elden Ring, the trick was that half the game is copy and pasted content. That's like such an oversimplification, but Elden Ring, it's like, oh, the game's so huge, and it's like, oh, it's like copy pasted. Okay, they used like the same bosses like 50 times. But I don't know, maybe Persona 5 will be in a similar situation, but it really just seems like they just made a fucking insanely long game. For no reason. Why did they do this? And the other half is copy-pasted from previous games. Oh my god. Of course, also exaggeration, but based in truth. Big hat. Why was there like a... Hold on. Is this circle, like, collision? I see. So there's collision on that thing, too. Weird. Could we see it in previous levels? Or maybe that's, like, a death thing? Hold on, where's the, death window? Oh, it's hard to tell. Maybe that's a death thing. And I'm playing Royal, which has extra content. Yeah, that adds to it. A lot of extra stuff. And, Royal, significantly fucking easier than the original, from what Isabelle is telling me. Changes they made to bullets, the fact that they give you 100,000 yen and like a fuck ton of items at the very beginning of the game. Will seeds. These all just make the game, am I wrong? Correct me if I'm wrong, distinctly way fucking easier. When she told me the changes that were made to bullets and how bullets originally worked, my jaw hit the floor. That's only if you have Persona 5 save data. Oh my god, the hat. Whoa, hat trick. Funny. Very funny. It looks just like the Hatball hat. I don't have Persona 5 save data on Steam. And I got all that shit. What about bullets? Or what about bullets? Apparently bullets originally... God, the hat is so good on the hat! Oh, and we got another hat! Apparently, originally, the bullets... It was like you have a limited number of bullets, and you have to, like, refill them by, like, leaving the dungeon and coming back. Whereas... In Royal, they, every single fight, they just restock instantly. Just reducing a bunch of, like, tedium. It's like, mechanically, technically, it's like the same exact, like, you could technically just leave the dungeon and come back between every, like, fight, but... It makes it so that, at least personally, in a lot of fights, there's just a turn where I just go, fuck it, and just shoot an enemy like 6 times. Doesn't do a ton of damage, usually, but it knocks down winged enemies. That's the one piece of strategy that I've, like, internalized so far. The whole fucking Pokemon thing is a little bit much for my brain. I know there's a lot more complicated RPG systems out there, but just all the, like, names of, like, the weird spells and shit, I'm like, I don't know what these do. There's a lot of, like, type things, and I have, like, 8 different personas that I can swap between. You get a bunch of stuff in the cardboard box in your room if you got 5 data, and I think the stuff you're talking about is just all the Persona 5 DLC content they put in when it comes to the crossover content. I got a bunch of the, like, you know, outfits from, like, the old games and shit, where you can, like, get different battle music. But I also got, like, a bunch of, like, plant food and, like, healing items and, like, revives and shit. And 100,000 yen. By the way, Persona 2, like, battle music is so Yu-Gi-Oh! Shattered Memories that it hurts. That little, like, synth, that, like, synth in the background is so... I was like, I'm literally listening to Yu-Gi-Oh! Music right now. Because it's, like, same, probably literally the same exact synth. Okay. That was Big Hat. That was a fun-ass level with the hat ball. This one... level seems tricky. I'm gonna go Zen Ball. Fuck it. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, 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 beep, beep, bop. Bop, beep, ball. So yeah, sorry, the joke of, oh yeah, I want to play Persona 5, but I want to prepare for it, so I'm going to play every Shin Megami Tensei game and every previous Persona game first. That joke will no longer be happening. Deconfirmed. Probably, inevitably, someday, something similar will happen with Final Fantasy. Nice. At least we got a free ball. Hold on, dot break. I need dots. Oh. And it's guilt-free. I mean, I'm gonna get fucking diabetes, but it's, what, am I gonna get more diabetes than I probably already have? Fuck. There's no stress. None of the yucky ones are left. Oh! Oh, mamma mia. Yeah, I'm gonna get new diabetes plus. A little bit skip to my loo action. I love a little clean juggle shot like that. That's awesome. I don't really know why I'm dicking around here. Let's just finish the level. It's not like I'm gonna full clear it. Fuck you. Okay. Another big rock. Okay, and this one has... Ooh, it has a goofy obstacle. That's the hammer spinning in speedruns. This one has a lot of the, sort of traditional Peggle level design to it. Right in the magic hat. Whoa. Whoa. Let's just... It's in the hands of the red thread of fate. Not terrible. Not amazing. Didn't even get a free ball. Cringe. I don't know if this is it, Chief. This is another one of those levels like the Bats level where I want to like try out Zen Ball with it. Did you play the Danganronpa third-person shooter? No, I finished V3 and I'm fucking done. Those who played the games will probably understand perfectly my dismissive tone of voice there. Oh my god, wow, I just got fucked so hard. No, I'm fucking done. They were neat, I'm done. Am I gonna play the new one, like Project Raincoat or whatever? I don't think so, but I think Isabel's mildly interested in it. So, see, we got this situation, the ball is spinning in the same direction I would be shooting the ball. Let's make it go extra fast. There's still a chance, no. Bro feels despair. Seriously, and you know, I'm not. This is a pretty spoiler-free spoiler. This is not really a spoiler at all. Oh my god, nice. That's so cool. It's just juggling it around. The amount that they say hope and despair in the last trial of every single fucking Danganronpa game that I played, at least, made me want to fucking blow my brains out. It got so old. Oh my god, those games, hey, if it's worth saying, it's worth over-saying. It's worth repeating like 50 fucking times. Oh my god, look at how it got right down to the fucking purple peg. I'm always amazed at how it does that. All the hope and despair stuff is just so, like, up its own ass. I don't know. It was just like, oh my god, I get it. Like, shut up. It was so upsetting. It was like every last case of those games left me in agony. Nice. But the games are worth playing. At least one of them, I don't know. They're so weird. But they're so long, and they're like very drawn out at to a certain degree. Especially like, okay, at the end of every case, you like make that comic book, right? Okay, this sucks, by the way. I don't really know how to go about doing this. You make the little comic, and it like reads out each individual action of the comic, and it's like, I just solved the case. I kind of know how it happened. Like, you don't need to oh my god, slammed it into there. You don't need to explain every step of the fucking crime that took place. I just solved it all. Maybe if you just played this cute little animation of the comic book, then that would be fine. I got fucking, like, that commercial with, like, and I'm sure this is, like, some famous basketball player who's like, oh, it's famous for his, like, interceptions or whatever the fuck. The guy in the grocery store, like, smacks the cereal out of the air and goes, no, no, no! It was that guy. Snowman. That's not the head, that's not the right side of the snowman. This is lies. Fireball? Fireball. Sorry that I'm such a, like, Peggle tier whore, by the way. Maybe I should just try to have some fucking fun instead of trying to do the optimal choice every time. It's just there's 50 of these fucking levels. Not amazing, honestly. And wouldn't it have been funny if it just sailed right down that little, carved out path from the fireball? I've all but made a Peggle Master tier list before. I mean, is there like a template? There's templates for a lot of these types of things. But will it have them all? Yikes, this one doesn't have a marina on it. Trying to find one that has marina. Okay, hey. That's cool. Man, this person's list is wild. Okay, remix this list. Reset. Okay. Yeah, sure, whatever. I mean, this is fine. I wish I could, like, kind of keep the music on for this, is my only regret. My only regretty. Give me just 1 second, guys. I'm setting this up. Okay. And just, you know, ignore the fact that I have a bookmark folder called camels. Just don't worry about that. Camels. This is the best, like, out of context. Yeah, it's camel feet pics. Okay. But I feel like, hold on, we gotta get music in here too. Peggle dual shot music. And then we're gonna listen to, hold on. Unknown music, that's the one. Okay. Okay. So I think this is an exhaustive list. Yeah, okay. So let's start off with S tier. I think, and this is, again, all of this is going to be subjective based on my own... Hold on, that's kind of loud, isn't it? This is all just my own subjective opinions on Peggle. There is no true tier list, but these are the ones that I have found to be the most consistently useful and effective. So, Hatball, it has the randomness factor, famously, and sometimes that can kind of screw you over. It's kind of a nice little catch-all, though, because you can get, I think, any ability. You can get, like, fucking Super Guide and shit like that off of the roulette wheel, which can be kind of interesting in certain levels, where it's like, oh, you know, I got Electric Shot at, like, the perfect time, or whatever. So, it has that kind of wild card factor, but I think overall, you know, Peggle is a game that has a considerable amount of luck to it. Even considering the roulette wheel, it's pretty consistent, because even if you get that triple score, which I often lament, even the triple score can give you a free ball a lot of the time, which basically, I think if you shoot a shot and you get a free ball, that's fine. Like, that's a shot well spent, as long as you hit some pegs, you know. And then the hat ball itself, the way it changes the physics of the ball and it makes the hitbox larger, is really, really good on so many levels. Not on every level, but on so many levels, because it's like, it doesn't just hit above the ball, it hits kind of to the side of the ball, too. It's just great. I'm always shocked at how effective it is, at least. Okay, oh, hell yeah, this is like the bonus music. Perfect change for, Who? This guy's name's Who, right? Like, what is it, Master Who? I think he's right up there, too. You're basically guaranteed to get a pretty great shot, unless every once in a blue moon, he doesn't really, give you the goods, but on average, he usually gives you, like, he usually hits the purple peg, and usually gets you at least a free ball, and usually hits quite a few oranges, too. And it's one of those ones where I'm just baffled by the... Hold on, can we change the music again? Let's put it on... Yeah, sure, whatever. Who is the best at dealing with Earl mechanics? Yeah, in the custom levels world, that is true. Shocking how good of it, like, an AI it is. But it's like there's still some strategy. It doesn't actually truly find the absolute best possible shot. It finds the best possible shot within a few degrees of your mouse motion, like where you're pointing the ball. So really, really good, very consistent, very fun power. And then I think in my opinion, the only other S tier is Cinderbottom. A little bit more of a level specialist, which is why I'm putting him sort of near the bottom of S tier, because really he excels at a lot of those levels where there's big blocks of pegs or blocks, those gigantic sort of dense clusters. So he really excels at dealing with those, using the strategy of bouncing the fireball off of the bumper or off of the free ball bucket. That can be really, really good, and especially if there's any sort of, like, again, Earl mechanics, or like any sort of fast-moving object, which those are, you know, appear in normal Peggle as well, just not quite as fast as we see them here. You can get some really crazy stuff going. Really, really good at revealing the banger, yeah. Now, let's see. Those I'm, like, sure about. The rest of these I'm gonna have to think about a little more. I think... Okay, to me, let's round out the other side of the list. Tula... No, Tula's gotta be, like, at the bottom of D tier, because Tula is, like, truly terrible. Not, like... none of these are, like, unplayably bad. But, like, I'm thinking about putting my boy Jimmy Lightning in there, too. Now, Jimmy Lightning's a little bit better than these two. These two are shitters. Splork, every once in a while, on very specific levels, you can get something crazy, but, really, I don't know. It's a very satisfying sound it makes, but it's not really, good. And it's just the radius is usually not big enough, and it requires good green peg placement, whereas things like the hat ball and the Zen ball and the fireball shot excel from, like, you hit the green peg and then the turn after you actually use the ability. I mean, the hat ball you get both, which is one of the many reasons why I think the hat ball is the best ability. Splork requires, Space Blast requires so much specific positioning that it's, like, not even really worth it. And then Tula is one of those ones, I've complained about this before, just if you don't get it in the first few shots, then it's, like, basically useless. It can sometimes, like, the one thing that this power can do is occasionally get a really hard to reach orange peg, but, like, maybe if you're having trouble on, like, Shadow Shine, then... You know, there's like that one really hard to reach peg. You could, like, strategically leave one of the green pegs just so you could hit that with Tula's ability, but, like, that is yikes. Not a very good ability. I think that is yikes sums it up pretty well. Jimmy, I'm gonna put in C. I'm also gonna put the claws in C, and not just because claws. Hold on. I'm sorry. I keep fucking up the music. Let's go back all the way. Let's go to this. Whatever. This is the DS version of the soundtrack, so it's just, like, worse audio quality, but fucking deal with it. So I think Jimmy and Cloud both suffer also from placement issues. Jimmy is one where it's like, it's gotta be, like, the best level for Jimmy is, like, Jimmy's first level in original Peggle Deluxe, where it's just that, like, clean, like, sort of dot matrix of pegs, and, like, if you get a green peg right at the top there and you get multi-ball, it's like, oh yeah, this is big money, one of the best abilities in the game. And then you play it on, like, a real level, and it's pretty useless a lot of the time. Sometimes, the reason he's not in D tier is because sometimes Jimmy can get the sauce, Sometimes you get like triple ball or whatever, and that's crazy. It's just, it doesn't have the consistency. It's sort of a, Jimmy's my like low tier fun pick, you know, for when I want to have a little bit of fun, but I'm not expecting anything amazing from him. Cloud, you can also definitely cook with. I'm really thinking about putting Cloud in B tier, actually. But the thing is, you think that until you use Cloud on levels that are not designed around his ability, where they kind of have that, like, it's like a reverse pinball level where the tabs, the little flippers, are on the outside instead of the middle. Most levels are not really built around his ability, and a lot of times the flippers just feel like they're completely fucking useless in the places that they're put. But I'm really still thinking about putting him in B because of sometimes, again, like how much you can cook with this guy. And it doesn't rely quite as much on luck, and I do like the sort of agency that it gives you. Oh, it's like one of the ones where you can get the most control over the ball. This is your Pac-Man right here. I'm gonna put him in B tier, fuck it. I think Jimmy is gonna be alone in C tier. No, you know what? I'm actually also gonna put Bjorn in C tier. Bjorn, his one utility is going for good ace scores, but like Super Guide is just not great. And I think if you get 2 Super Guides, don't you get like 2 angles or something? Like it shows you the first 2 bounces or something like that, or maybe it just gives it to you for more turns. I think it just gives you for more turns. But yeah, Bjorn, not very good. If you're going for like, oh, you want to like farm long shots or whatever, it can be nice, but honestly, and this is gonna sound like such a dick move, but once you've sort of internalized the way that the physics work in Peggle and the way that balls bounce around off of other pegs, you don't really need Bjorn at any point. Like, you can kind of just, if you're a gamer enough, again, this is my personal tier list, I am a Peggle gamer, and I'm not ashamed to admit it, and I feel like I just don't need Bjorn a lot of the time. Okay. Cat Tut, I actually think is a pretty respectable, I'm gonna put him in B tier as well. Man, this is actually gonna look like a pretty clean tier list. I think Marina's probably the only one in A, though. I think let's place those later. Cat Tut, kind of a boring power-up, but I find that it's actually quite useful, the pyramid pickup ball thing. I like almost never use it, but in times when I've been forced to use it, I'm like, oh yeah, this is a pretty good ability, actually. It's just kind of boring having the... I guess it does sort of improve. I've never really thought about this, but I like to do those rim shots off of the bucket. I bet you could do some crazy shit with the pyramid bucket, but not alluring enough to make me actually want to play the character. Anyway. Yes, it is unfortunate. Somebody said, I don't like how the pyramid blocks the bucket from reaching all the way to the left or right of the screen. That can be annoying. But I still find that it's actually pretty good. Hey man, any tips for getting through the soldiers in Half-Life 1? They can't... Here's the thing that actually... Normally I would not have advice for something like this, but here's something that actually, like, blew my mind when somebody told me this when I was playing Half-Life 1, is that they can't move and shoot at the same time. So a lot of time, if you just sort of rush them down... Like, you don't want to be too... You want to be careful. You know, you can maybe kind of like... I find it difficult to toss grenades in that game, but if you can figure out a way to lob one of those little balloon grenades at them from behind cover, that's fine. But, really, if you rush them down and make them move a lot, they can't move and shoot at the same time, so they don't really have a way to deal with that. So at a certain point, you know, just running up to them screaming with your SMG... I think is actually kind of an effective strategy. And also, if you see them from around a corner, and you have the Magnum or the crossbow, just shoot them in the arm, and they'll instantly die. Anyway. Okay, so Cat Tut, solid middle tier. Not, it's not the best, it's not the worst. It's a respectable ability, it's kind of boring. At least, Claude is a little bit more exciting. Okay, and then Renfield, I think, is also a B tier. This is another one that's pretty situational, and a lot of times it kind of has the same Jimmy Lightning type of effect, where sometimes the ball just, it goes, and the ball goes and just drops and does absolutely fucking nothing, and it's like, okay. And that's something where, you know, it's like chaos theory. You know, chaos theory, it's like, the reason I don't really care for Super Guide that much is because I can tell where the ball is going to bounce within like the first couple of bounces. But then after a long time, which is usually when Renfield's ability comes into effect, it's like, a lot of times it's just in the hands of fate as to where the ball will actually fall, and sometimes it's just in a horrible spot. Semi-frequently, but you know, you can cook with this guy. A lot of times it is kind of just like a better multi-ball. And now, Marina, I think, is the only A tier. She's pretty solid. Just having the ability to make a huge line across the stage, just completely wipe out all blocks in that area is good. She's kind of situational, similar to Lord Cinderbottom, I think. But, she's not that limited by it, and she's one of those ones that, even if you don't have an ideal spot for it or ideal green peg placement, you can usually get something going with it, because it's not just the electric zap. It also is a Peggle shot, you know, like, and the ball will bounce around and hit more pegs. So you can really get a lot of stuff going with her. She's only in Knights, though. So keep that in mind when you're looking at this tier list. She's not in Original Peggle Deluxe. I also think, she was in Dual Shot, right? They didn't just omit her randomly. I don't think they did. A couple of things. I think, somebody said that, like, the mobile version of Peggle, like, nerfed the hat ball or something like that. I don't know much about that, but I do know Zen Ball, if you're playing Peggle Dual Shot, which I think would be a slightly different tier list from this. I don't remember all the changes, but Zen Shot is worse. Marina wasn't in DS. She wasn't. Whack. Zen Ball is going to be a lot worse on Dual Shot, because I think the AI is just fucking worse in that game. And they just literally didn't have enough, like, fucking processing power for it. So it's, like, bad. Otherwise, I think all the rest of them are the same. I maybe remember there also being a change to Hat Ball in the DS one, but I actually don't remember what it is. You'd have to watch the VODs to know that. So there's my tier list. Somebody said to put Lord Cinderbottom in A to make it look nice. No. This is how it looks. This is how it is. This is official. You may screenshot if you like. Anyway, let's go play Peggle. Okay. I could have sworn maybe there's a difference in one of the abilities between Peggle and Peggle Knights, too. Instead of just like, oh, Marina was added. I could have sworn maybe there was... It's been a little while. I only got 2 balls left. Oh my god, this run sucked. Jesus Christ. I think Cat Tut is more consistent than Reinfeld. I think that's... I stand by it. I think I stand by all those placements, just looking at this thing. This one is, yikes. Okay, you know what? This is it left the same kind of arc that an actual fireball shot would have. Yo, shot a fireball! Damn. Nice. Triple score, not a bad time to get it. Come on. Please. Whatever, we'll still get 2 free balls off of that. Sadly, I do not have the hat ball anymore. And that is a damn shame. Oh, you piss. You piss! Magic Hat was made better from 1 in 4 to 2 in 4 chance to get it. Better in nights. Right? Thank you, chat. Member. I think that jogged my memory. And Magic Hat is the desired effect, so, you know. Bruh. Bruh. I find Cinderbottom never gets as many pegs as I expect. Okay. That's fine, and I'm not trying to sound like a dick here, but I genuinely do think that is like a skill thing. Like you can really get sauce with Lord Cinderbottom. Oh, please. Oh. Nice. Good save. Okay. Right, it used to be an extra ball instead of 2 magic hats. That's right. Okay. Yet another big rock. Yeah, there's only so much you can do for making an obstacle, or a level out of every obstacle in this section. Oh my god. Okay, what do you got for us, dude? What guy does the Peggle world record speedrun use? Well, you actually have to play... Nice. You have to play as each individual master for their set of levels. I don't know who they choose for, like, the master levels, but I would assume it changes from level to level sometimes. Come on. Yeah, that actually was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I didn't have high hopes for that shot. It exceeded my low expectations. Oh. By the way, I'm really sorry about, not getting any fucking work done lately. I've been in a, not a creative rut, but, like, I just cannot motivate myself to work lately. So I'm sorry that there have been no videos for a while. Oh my god, that was so hot. I'm trying to get a Twitch Scraps out, but, like, the plan was to upload that on, like, Friday at noon. Literally too busy playing Persona. That's, like, a lot of it, is that I've just been playing, like, other games. But sometimes I'm just not in the mood to edit for, like, a whole, like, week and a half or whatever. Last couple of days I was sad because I did not see the bunny in the backyard, the little baby bunny that is living there. And, it was, like, one night, I, like, went out the front of my house to, like, take the trash out or whatever. And I saw a cat, like, scampering away from our backyard. And I was like, oh my god. Did the fucking cat kill a baby bunny or something? And so for the past couple of days, I have been anxiously looking out the window. I went and, like, scanned the yard and stuff. Couldn't find anything. And I was like, oh man, like, I hope the bunny's okay. And then just this morning, I got confirmation the bunny is there, alive, twitching its little nosin and eating grass. So I'm happy. Now I'll have the motivation to edit a video. This one's tricky. I'm gonna tentatively go hat ball. Electro ball. That's not awful. I think I see, like right here we do that, I think. Huh. Nice. Perfect. Pretty cool. See, and that's your A tier right there. That's right, bunny stands. We are so fucking back. I don't know how good the magic hat is gonna do here, honestly. This is not really the magic hat's element. Huh. Nice. How about a video editing stream? I've actually done a couple of those, or maybe just one, on the Patreon Discord. That's right. Patreon, first Patreon shout out of ever. I have not done one of those in a while, but I've been thinking about doing one of those because they help me like stay on track, basically. I mean, I even tangent, you know, doing those, but oh my god, beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Cool. Just end it. Just end it. He does shoutouts so infrequently, it took like 4 months of watching the stream to realize he had a YouTube. Is there ever gonna be another custom Rhythm Heaven video? Isabel and I actually were having some fun working on a little ditty of our own. Not a song, but a remix. I don't know if that'll actually turn into a full-on video, but we were kind of messing around with the program a while ago. We kind of like fell off that train, though. We got to get back on that. Yeah, let's go hat. It's an awkward green peg placement, but whatever. Pretty good. Oh, really? I wanted it to roll down those, like, I don't know, a shot put ball rolling down a book stack. First thing that comes to mind. That green peg is, pain in my side. No way we get a free ball here. Stream proposal. Fruit plays Ring Fit Adventure and dies. I'm imagining like sort of like a Grimace Shake-esque like hard cut scenario. It's like, oh, at the beginning of the video, I'm like in my room, I've got like a big space like cleared out. I've got like one of those comical sweatbands around my head, and I'm in like jogging clothes, and I'm like, all right, everybody, I finally got my hands on Ring Fit Adventure. I'm gonna try, and then it like hard cuts to just me dead on the ground with the Ring Fit Adventure in front of me. Like in a pool of my own blood. They left the stream on for 72 hours to commemorate in his memory, whatever, to honor his memory. I guess that is a Germa joke. The Ring Fit is around my neck. Okay, the screen peg will bother me no longer. Multi-ball! Multi-ball! See, and that's why multi-ball just does not cut the mustard, man. That is a perfect summation of the kind of nonsense you can get from multi-ball. In a bad sense. I didn't mean to get intercepted there. I was just about to say these moving pegs are gonna be a real pain in my ass, and then they kind of got solved all at once. That was awesome. Oh my god, yes. Not quite. Patience. Let's try to, like, shot put, book stack it, you know? Come on. It's not even... whatever. Okay. Fuck me. How many more stages have we got? Not actually a ton. We just gotta go. Oh no, wait. I just did this one. Right? We're at the snake. Do not ride snake. I assume if I boop the snoot of the snake, the ball will go flying faster than an etc. at my etc. Some funny shapes here. Okay, nope, it just kills you. No, you ride the snake. Oh, that's so fucked. Oh. Score. That was a really bad time to get that. Nice. Like, if this peg was missing, that would be a lot better. Whatever. Bah. This probably ain't it. And I will say Super Guide is, like, you know, even at my skill level, sometimes there's, like, wacky shots that you can do that are crazy, and that's why it's not in, like, shit tier or anything. No. I booped the snoot and lived to tell the tale. Booped the snoot. Oh! Sucks. Funny. So funny. Quick cue here. Where's the last orange pack? I'm like scanning the sides of the screen here. Where? Does anybody see it? Like, I know it's probably gonna be like cut off somewhere. Where is it? Where's the last orange peg? I may have missed an off-screen peg. So we gotta reset this level until the peg is visible. Fascinating. This is the snake's true revenge. God, and I like clutched that level out too. I'm honestly thinking the fireball. Even though it doesn't really seem like a fireball level. Bruh. kind of seems like a flipper level. It actually might be a flipper level. A lot of times with the flippers, what you're trying to get is like a ridiculous first shot. Fuck you. I wonder if that is like rigged to always give you no ball. No, I think, no, we got a free ball off of it before. What's even gonna happen here? Okay. It was super whatever. We might still have it though. Depending on if there's an out of sight peg. Yeah, you can skip this level, I won't judge you. Nice fucking try. That's what my mom said to me before I dropped out of college and then she disowned me. Nice. That was good because that just got some stuff out of the way. Okay, very nice. Very nice. Now, can I boop it off the tip of the snake? Oh my fucking god. It works every time! Just go for it! And that was actually the last orange peg. Whew, okay. Yeah, are we gonna get a public download for this level pack, by any chance? Just out of curiosity, for the fans. Dot break. No, my mom did not actually disown me, and I did not drop out of college. I did fail a quarter in college, though, because I failed my programming class, and I had to drop the whole quarter. Even though I was doing fine in my other classes. I had a really fun Japanese class. I had to just lose. That was whatever. My next plan with the next one is to get this big row. See how that works out. Pretty good. It's just nice for those like big awkward long shapes that are hard to like get all in one go like that. Woo! Very nice. Now let's see the quote retweets. Woo! How did you find out about the Earl pack? Earl sent it to me. Earl sent me a DM. And said, beware, you may be in for an Earl scare. Oh. Oh my god. All these aces. Okay, ice. Hardest part of the game. I mean, honestly, this one, the fact that these are like slanted makes me think hat ball again. But honestly, there's a few. I wonder if the fireball would be good here. Let's try Squiddo. Very nice. Oh, I kind of beefed it. Beefed and bungled. But at least now we can get that. Beefed and bungled yet again. Fuck me. Okay, apparently I suck at using this character. Pretty good. I think we've still got a dub on our hands here, probably, maybe. Oh god. I feel it slipping through my fingers. Fuck me. Done. Fuck, I don't know. A lot of these levels have such like an unconventional sort of shape to them that I have trouble determining which one of these I want to even use. Oh my god. Very nice. Very, very nice. Sweet baby J. Now, unfortunately, this green peg, it is possible for it to be ungettable if I fuck up getting it, so that's exactly what I wanted to happen. Can I squeeze this through there? No. I had a dream. I had a dream! I don't know why Peggle OST slaps so hard. Why'd they do it? How'd they do it? Fireball. Well, that would have been nice at the beginning. That was one of the ones I was considering. Eh. But now it's not amazing. Okay, we're actually fine. As long as these are all the pegs, thank you. Okay, Ice 2. God. It's like, I've like internalized where it's like right here, there's like a spot that you can hook into. And then kind of like here, and like here. I don't know, maybe that's like totally off base, but that's just what I feel. Oh my god. Could this be the perfect Jimmy Lightning level? The second one is gonna be a little trickier to get, but... Oh my god. They suck. They suck. They suck. Jimmy sweep is never gonna happen. Sweet Jesus, Jimmy, you fucking suck dick. You are the worst guy. Nice. Oh, yeah. See, that was great, and none of that was Jimmy action. Oh. Nice. Ah. Yes, okay, that's good. And Jimmy himself came out to approve. Okay. Didn't even get the ace. Jimmy L. Okay. There's a spinny here. There's a couple spinnies. Damn. Come on, don't get rid of all of them. I think we got rid of all of them, though. Damn. Sucks. And now I feel I worry about Zen Ball and its ability to succeed. No, it got in there. Got in there nice and good. All right, what do you got for me? Very nice. It's just, this is like such a reliable ability, I feel like. That should just beat the level for us, even without the wacky Earl mechanic element. Bruh. Nice. Not nice. Godlike. Get me out of here. Okay. Cart. Oh god. Dare I ask how fast these are gonna be moving? Actually, not that fast. I still feel the inclination. Oh my god. Oh, and I nailed all of them. Oops. I kind of want to reset. Let's just see what the master does. Hold on. Big snort. Drink some water. Beautiful and stylish, I think. We can all agree. Yes, Earl did not invent Earl mechanics. It's true. We just call them that. I think Earl mechanics are just things that are not in normal Peggle. Damn. Whatever, I think we're good here. Nice, we're very good here. And we are getting close to the end of this fucking pack, too. Okay, bada bing, bada boom. No? Bada bing, bada boom. Boom. Architecture. That's how Germa reads words. This kind of seems like a claw level too, actually. The claws also delete a couple of pegs. Oh my god. Yes. That's exactly what I wanted it to do. More! Ah! It just got shunted out of the level. Yikes. Sorry, I'm eating dots again. Whoa. Hot. Hmm. Yes. No, fine. I was gonna say it should hit the orange peg. Should, in a perfect world. This is not a perfect world. Damn it! Am I actually not in the simulation that I created to stream Peggle in? This is not my perfect devised world. Bruh. Bruh. Okay, we're in a bit of a rough spot here, actually. I know it's like, oh, I got two balls, 2 pegs, but okay, hold on, this should be good. Because now I can just squeeze it in there. Cool. Whew. Okay, that's... Oh my god, we're so close. I need to snort. Okay. Bottom. I think maybe fireball for this one, actually. Thing is, that one green peg is gonna be so hard to get. Maybe I'll just bumble into it? No. Pretty good. Oh, those are portals. Oh. Very interesting, very interesting. I think it's like just this one. I guess you couldn't really get an infinite loop going with that, could you? I wanted that so bad. I wanted that orange peg. Whatever. Not a good attempt. The screen peg. Thank you. Huh. No. It'd be better to shoot it over here, I think. Lame. This ain't it, Chief. Bruh. Just hit that fucking orange peg, goddammit. I hate this. That was a really bad shot. Sad. Where even are the green pegs in this one? Okay, yeah, that's fine. Fuck. Oh, but the portal. But the portal! That portal is in quite a convenient spot, actually. Jesus. Well, now this shot is kind of ruined, in a way. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just get that and then... because I just want this. Try to, like, bounce it. Okay. Whatever, that was fine. Could have been a whole hell of a lot worse. Now I just gotta play good. And be kind of lucky. Four balls for all this. Probably not the one. Okay. Get a free ball here? Come on, nice. Oh. Jover, it's Jover. It ain't Jover till it's Jover. It's fucking Jover. He's fucking joving. Let's try Cinderbutt. Okay, this is fun. Yeah, Hat Ball would probably be excellent here. What am I thinking? It's Hat Ball. I get this for... this is what I get for doubting Hat Ball. Yeah, no, you're right. Sheesh, Hat Ball clears this. Ooh, tuck that in there. Tuck it in my breast pocket. Super good. Poggers. That didn't actually hit the orange peg? Okay. Damn. Yes, Lord Cinderbottom has 2 eyes. This has been exhaustively debated. But you can see him in one of the levels. I think it's the one where he's like using his stairs as like a ramp for somebody to this is in Peggle Nights, I believe. Which means, you know, it's a dream. Peggle Nights is dreams, so maybe he dreams of having 2 eyes. But I can totally see how you would think he has 1 eye. Like, we've discussed this in the past. Hey, you know, that was actually really good. Did I mention to you guys that the guy that makes, you guys probably, a lot of you follow him, Ordinary Sausage, who makes sausages out of unconventional sausage making materials. He did a cat food sausage. And he gave it a 5 out of 5. It ended up being like actually really good. I don't know if this was like an elaborate bait or what. If he's trying to get like the other sausageteers of the world to create cat food sausages and then eat them and then like gag. He gave it a 5 out of 5. Maybe, oh my god. Maybe we're missing out and cats, maybe I gotta get in on that fancy feast. No, I've literally eaten cat food before and it was nasty. It was just like watery, cold meat. It was wet cat food. Yeah, and then the like A5 Wagyu steak sausage ended up being like mid. He was like, I kind of ruined the steak. Middle. Yo, this level, it's saying the level is mid. Zen shot, that's actually fine. It'll probably be great. Okay, it sucked. It was actually bad. Okay, nice. Another day in the life of Hatball, clearing levels with ease. No, this one's probably not actually gonna be a victory. Oh, yeah? Is that how that interaction would work? Is that how the physics would work there? Okay. It's not unwinnable. It'd be tricky. Yeah? Oh. Now you hate to see that. Oh, yeah, I hate to see it. Okay. Boop, boop, boom. Boop, boom. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. Hatball, nice. Hatball fucking clears, as usual. Hatball again. Got motherfucking damn. Nice. Woo! Okay, there's your ideal Hatball luck. That's your S tier right there. Yeah, tucked away another common dub for the Hatball. I'll put it with the others. No, not yet. Not yet, not yet. Damn it. There you go. Top. Yeah, Hatball. We're so close. We just have space rocks after this. Score tripled. Fuck that. This is actually a really bad one for triple score. Legitimately might not be a bad Jimmy stage. Both triple scores wasted, basically. Damn it. That was bad. Whatever, Magic Hat. It's something. Ugh. Okay, one of those is bouncy bumper. Rock on! That rocks! Oh, baby! Okay, and just like getting over it, this will be the last hard part of the game. Not actually. Oh my god, weird. Oh, so weird. It's all orange pegs, that's funny. Okay, there's not even green pegs. There's no abilities here. I cannot be carried. Oh, that's wild. That's hilarious. I like the gimmick levels. Come on. This is gonna be quite tricky. Oh, yeah. I can't do my, like, usual free ball strats on these. Just remember Earl's flies. Remember. Earl's flies. Yes. Okay, that was huge. That was huge. Timing is just not going to work out here, I don't think. Oh! Oh no. God damn it. Yo, can I get a oh? Can I get a oh? This might do it. Nope. Okay, I've lost the ability to do this. There you go. Yeah, it's a 50-50. Oh, in the 100K, the true 100K. Okay, now the next level, from what I saw, did not have pegs in it? Oh. Weird. Oh, that's actually really cool. How cool. No green pegs, so yeah, motherfucking Jimmy Lightning. Fuck it, I don't care. Bam. Bam. The long shots are easy in this one. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my fucking god! Legendary! Legendary shot. Exactly what I wanted to have happen. Owned. Jimmy sweep. Okay, that is it. We just gotta do the little, little bonus level. Okay. Meow. Wow, this is hard. That was awesome. Well done. I was wondering how that level was gonna work. Now I know. It's fucking stupid. Amazing. Okay, I did it. I've beaten your challenge. Thank you again to the submitter, the user, the maker of these levels. Very fun. There was some interesting stuff in there. For sure. I love these, like, void, null levels. Those make me laugh. Okay, yeah, and then let's just look here. Let's see, there's, yeah, 2 eyes. You can barely see the other one, but yeah. And here, I think, actually, maybe you can get a glimpse of his other eye, too. He's taking a fat spuff. Here's the fucking Earl levels. The Sanaquarium levels, which those were awesome, too. And we did all of these. 50 fucking levels. I did it. Well, thank you again. Good job making those. Good job to me for beating those. And good job to you for watching this. I guess I'm done now. Wasn't a very long stream, but that's fine. Are there, there's not challenges, are there? I don't think there are. Apparently the last stand, I'm not gonna give it another shot, but apparently that got, like, nerfed in, it got nerfed in the, in a patch to that in Sanaquarium one. Okay. Who are we raiding, boys? What are we stinking here? FIBA Sports is the thing that's on the very front page of Twitter, right? Or Twitch right now. FIBA. Is that no relation to FIFA? What are we thinking here? Pikmin 1? Hold on here. Is this... Let's just take a peek at one of these. God, Pikmin 1. I gotta go back and play this game. I gotta do a speed run of this one. Damn.
Oh my god, that was terrible.
This guy's crew just got wiped. Sad. Truly tragic. Yeah, whatever. Let's go...
I knew I should have just killed you.
/raid tank Pikmin. Pikmin 1 stream seems cozy. What a great game. So go enjoy that. Go be kind and calm and nice to this person and enjoy their stream. I hope you got a kick out of the level pack today. Thanks again to the guy who made those levels. That was awesome. If you want to, like, DM me on Twitter or something and give me the, like, download link. There was, like, a game banana. Maybe I'll look back and find it and we can put it in the description or something. And I'm gonna try to make that fucking Twitch scraps video. Let's see if the bunny's in the yard. We got Bunny? kind of hard to see because there's tall grass, and he's so very small. I don't see him right now, but confirmed he was there this morning. Resting in his little grove. Amazing. Okay, see you guys.